What's up, guys? OG2K here, and today we are finishing our gauntlet. We are 8-0 right now. Gotta win these two last games here. Let's see if we could just finish this one out quick. For our coaching subs, my theme team 50 Raiders, 20 most feared. Gotta put Shapeshifter up top. He's 95 speed, 6'3". Gotta have him, stopping those Randy Mosses, those, shapeshifters out there themselves, Gotta combat the speed with speed up there. So let's see. Miami Dolphins offense, pistol deuce close. Miami package puts the fullback at the left tight end spot. So make sure you got a good fullback in. All right, so he's in one high, meaning it's cover 3 or it's cover 1. So this play beats both. I know you've seen this before. That left streak fries right there. Sometimes the right streak is open. Sometimes they're both open. It's play to play for everything, but the corner routes do beat man and zone most of the time unless they switch stick. Very rarely does a zone guard the what's it called? The corner route. Okay, beautiful. This RPO is amazing. Amazing, man. It's a read RPO, meaning there's a read key. What that read key is the first defender outside of the left or right tackle, depending on which side it is to. The one with the blue wheel on this one, though, is the side where the read key will be. You see that the guy with the fire, he'll be the read key because he's the first helmet outside. And that read key is responsible for the run or the pass, meaning the outside corner is the only one who could defend the flat. We put him on a wheel, tight end wheel, because it runs faster than a flat, and that forces them to put a hard flat on the outside corner, which then leaves open a corner route for me right there. We overthrew it, man. Dang it. Lamar's got to hit that for me. High balls are very hard in this game to hit, though, so gotta be better there. I think he's in man, though, so this play is very, very good versus man, and we'll have some backside routes in case it does not get open. In case the flat, because the flat is like the main part of this. ID that right guy because kind of scared. Get out there, Lamar. Get out there, Lamar. Beautiful. Lamar is 92 speed on this. Most feared 20. Raiders 50. The Raiders doesn't affect Lamar, but the most feared does because he's part of that promo. We're going to roll out left here. Sprint out left. Actually, no. I did not like the look. Okay. The backside option for... I was thinking it was going to be a couple yards, but we get a touchdown out of it. So we're very thankful for that. The reason we didn't roll out as planned is because we just didn't like how the DN played it. The DN played it great, so we couldn't roll out, and we ended up getting a touchdown out of it. So let's see if we could get some stops here. All right, we stopped the run there. Cam Chancellor. All right, he's in bunch X nasty now. Okay. Cam Newton might roll out right, so we're just not going to contain this play. If he does, though, we will contain the next play. Gotta watch out, though. Okay, double streaks. Tight end post. Throws it up. Taylor Mays make a play, man. Okay, man. Taylor Mays completely whiffs on it. He gets an animation, but somehow doesn't catch it. I don't know how he's in the NFL. I don't know if you guys know how he's in the NFL, but I'd like answers on that one. Pretty crazy. But we do fight. Gotta stay mentally sharp. That's another advantage you could have on your opponents. You will get unlucky in this game. So if you could be one of the guys to stay mentally sharp after that. Okay, throws it at me again. But the good thing about that, he'll probably do it again. So gotta stay mentally sharp. All right. Good BRPO. We're gonna man him up this play. Okay, he's got the run. Make a tackle. That's fine. As long as it's not a touchdown, that's fine with me, man. We're up a touchdown. Two closest defenders to the sideline get blocked, so we make sure that the guy in the flat who's responsible for that on an RPO is not getting blocked. Okay, throws it crossbody. All right, man. I guess we're in for a game here. All right, read key on that guy. He's usering him. So we make sure to highball it, pass lead it down. Come on, Shape. Get out of there, man. That is what we do. We throw the flat. Sometimes we get him to break out for a touchdown. So you get a good guy with high COD. You know, a lot of people ask me, how do you speed boost? You get a guy with 90 plus COD, high excel, looking 90s for speed. And you got to practice wiggling the stick around in practice mode. Very important. Got to practice it. Takes a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. And I feel like I'm starting to get good at it now. So, you know, same thing in college football, same thing in Madden. It hasn't been in Madden until this year, but last year it was in college. This year it was in college. So if you guys played those two games, it's pretty much the same thing. So get in practice mode, practice it up. It doesn't take any like learning, like mental stuff really, besides like sometimes you gotta hold the right trigger at the same time as you direct the stick sometimes, but other than that, it's nothing crazy. All right, motion play, we manned up the motion, but he had other options that kind of gave me fits. I had to pick one or the other, and I got stuck in a place where I really picked neither of them. All right, we're deep halving this top right safety every play. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. The reason we're doing that is it plays better on tight end seam streaks. He's going post, we switch it, and he throws it, but he gets throw out a sack. So I don't know if he threw it purposefully, knowing he was going to get throw out a sack and not get picked, or I don't know, but he's in Y off trio close, pretty meta. We're going to pass commit. Not many people run out of this. Just, okay, he's got Texas. Good. That is a very meta combo there. He's got crosser from the left side, but then from the right, he's got drag, Texas, reverse whip. So a lot of things that stress out these two vert hooks. So gotta be sharp with your switch. All right, we see the motion, man him up. He's got the same thing. Stokes is there to swat it. If he had someone faster, he probably could have highballed it, bullet over my guy, but all right, so fourth down, we go to our main setup here. Man these two guys up, shade them, route commit them in. Difference between the two. And all right, beautiful. The cloud flat plays the corner. What route committing is different than pass committing? Route committing is selling out more than shading. Man, I am screwing up. Route committing and pass committing are two completely separate things. You could do both on the same play. Pass committing is for like pass rush moves. If they run on a pass commit though, your players are going to be slower. Route committing is you're committing a corner and man coverage to a side that you think the receiver is going to run to. It just sells it out more than shading. I meant to say shading instead of pass committing for the comparison, but good teaching point though. I was able to tell you guys a little bit about that. All right, we're just going back to the RPO, man. Okay, he hard flats him. Now this is when we could really make him pay, because we're going to run the cover 2 beater and have underneath options to pull the outside right corner on the flat with this drag, and the drag's just there. So I mean, if it's there, we'll take it, but it was designed for other, you know, we'll take the drag. Let's see what we could do in the second quarter here. All right, so same look. We're just going to call this, and we're going to fade this guy now, because most likely if the hard flat is on the outside corner, the fade might be there. The fade is there. Get out, Moss. Get out. We'll take our 20 though. The 20 to 30 to 40. I don't even know. But just yards. Positive yards. That's all we need, man. Gonna call like a basic play. Corner route should be the main focus, but we have backside options as well. Messed up my juke with Lamar. Dang it, man. Way you do that juke with Lamar, you sprint out like normally out of the pocket by holding the right trigger and moving with the left stick. And then when you want to juke, you let go of the right trigger and then juke with the right stick, just like when you have the ball on a normal play. But we messed it up there. Okay, I haven't talked about this combo a lot on the channel. This is very good against like... Alright, since he moved that safety down, we're going to call a completely different combo. I was going to talk about like a combo that got over the flat, but now we're just looking seam to hill because it looks like it's cover 3. Yep. He was guarding the seam to hill with his user, so it gives us an underneath option to free up. If you have an option open, then sometimes it's not open. They just user it. But that's good when they user it because other things open up when they do that. So we're looking to roll out right. We have a combo that attacks all the way to the right side, and beautiful. The corner is there. They beat man, and they beat zone, and they beat zone. And that'll do it. 50% out of him, 91 from me. Let's see if we could win game 10 here. All right, we are back for game 10. It's actually game 11. We are 9-0, but we did get that desync around game 7. So that was in the last video. We got like this weird glitch that happened, and we had to play another game to get that win back because we were winning on the guy. But I mean, yeah, game 10 here though. This game is for 2 to 3 million coins, which costs pretty hefty up there, man. It's got to be worth like 100 at least dollars, USD. I don't know Canadian money, but yeah. So these are my adjustments here. 5 crow flats, close and pinch for safeties. We put cover 4 here, and pinch crash down. Dak Prescott on a Cowboys jersey here. I don't think this guy's got the greatest team out here, man. Yeah, I don't know what these abilities are. He's got, yeah, he's under center. We're gonna crash up, contain, user this guy because the slot is on the other side, and user the guy on the slot side so that we have that linebacker on the other side to help. Beautiful. He's in U-trips, made popular by pro player Cool Claire 23. Move this guy out here so that, you know, the seams are covered. All these backside options are covered. That way we could just focus on what we need to do. All right, shade down and out, contain that right side, pass commit, and let's see what happens here. Got tight end post and hits him. Dang it, man. I gotta be sharper than that on that play. He had a the running back curl, and it just pulled my vert hook down. So we gotta switch stick onto him sooner next time. Move out McCollum to guard the seam on Devontae Adams. He's not on a streak, so we get off of him, and he hits a slant to Olsen, I think, for about 6 yards. I mean, if he wants to keep going underneath, he could go underneath, man. Fine with me. He's got running back Texas. We're there. Throws it away. Beautiful. 3rd and 4. You know what? Yeah, we'll call cover 2. I don't think he wants to go deep. He looks like he's just throwing short. We're just gonna man up the 2 inside guys. You guessed it, man. Route commit both of them inside. Pass commit. And we gotta switch onto that right curl if something gets called. Beautiful. That guy comes in. We're gonna call the same thing here. I don't think he liked it. This time we're gonna leave the flats on cloud flats. It is automatically on cloud flats in Tampa too, so don't gotta worry about that. You just gotta man up the mid read to someone, the tight end, and shapeshifter the top left safety. Okay, he flips. Now we man up him, and we man up him. Okay, he flips again. Okay, man up the tight end, man up him, route commit them in. Beautiful. He could flip as many times as he wants. He's not gonna throw me off. Get him. Beautiful hit by Chancellor. He brings the boom out there, man. How many booms is that one? So yeah, just basic stuff there. Pistol deuce close, Miami Dolphins, and we have Miami package. That fullback is at our left tight end spot. So beautiful, beautiful speed out there. 94 speed on a tight end, pretty much. And he has insane stats everywhere. Okay. Looks like his slot is on the left. We'll literally just call this. I don't even know if it's man or zone. I don't think it's man, but we're going to call this to give him fits on that side. We have Mike Evans, pass lead it down. Beautiful. Knocked out. It's fine with me, man. We're going to go to corner out of deuce close here. Barden butter. Can't be mad at it here. We're going to streak. Actually, Since he doesn't have the slot on this side, I'm hoping it's either a cover 2 or he just has a deep third on that right side. So we'll see. Okay, he had quarters. That's fine with me. Lamar is very fast. Lamar, don't fumble. Don't fumble, Lamar. Beautiful. We're at the 34. We'll sub Lamar out for a play. I don't hate it. We want velocity on the QB on his passes. So we're just going to sub him out for a play, let him rest, and we'll run the ball. I mean, probably going to run the ball on first down anyways. Just give Lamar a break. It makes him heal faster after he gets hit. So that's like a pro tip there for you guys. All right, Lamar's back in. And honestly, I like the run. We're going to run it again here. Beautiful up the middle. Dickerson, kind of speed burst. I know a lot of people ask me about that speed burst, so you see it right there. It takes a lot of practice. We'll call RPO to the right side. Yep, wheel. See if that outside corner's in a hard flat. He is. That's fine. Try and get something out of this, but we know now that he's in a hard flat, so this play we'll call something that beats that, and we'll put a fade on Mike Evans this time instead. Like this. Hold on. Yeah, like this. That way the hard flat pulls the outside corner, and then Evans is open over top. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Just hand it off to Dickerson. Live to see another down. We were... I mean, he just played good defense on it. Can't even be mad about that. So let's just live to see another down. Beautiful red zone play down here would be this play. We call this in the open field too. But this is just does a great job attacking horizontally. High-low read on the right, and then horizontal attack on the left with the wheel to mess up his defense or just get open. Beautiful. The wheel kind of has an angle. Yeah, actually, not beautiful. I thought he was going to get there, man, but he just doesn't. I'm going for 2 here. It's better teaching point for you guys. I love this play down here. You flat this number 0, and you have that inverted whip. Does an amazing job of pulling apart the zones, and we probably will have Hill or Dickerson on the flat. Juke, throw it to Hill. Those zones get separated by the flat and the drag. The drag pulls them inside. The flat pulls them out. They don't know what to do, so it just gets open. And let's see if we could get another stop on him now to win the game. All right, he's in U-trips again. Literally just going to pass commit. He's not really running the ball. User that tight end. The double or nothings go crazy. I forgot to mention this video. The double or nothings make or break this defense. You got to use double or nothings because, you know, they really just do the trick. See how that guy's lit up now? Okay. Wow, that's like a real life play. Man, he's got the cover 3 beater. Tight end runs at an angle, and then yeah, pretty crazy stuff there, man. Pretty crazy. He's running real life concepts on me. Chancellor gets out there. He runs tight end slant with a backside drag. Hopefully someone hits him though. But yeah, so let's just try and take away the underneath. I don't like how he's attacking the seams. He's doing a good job at that. Beautiful knockout by Woolen on the slot. All right, 3rd and 6. We'll just go to cover 2 here. He didn't like it earlier. We're gonna try it here. Chancellor manned up, Mays manned up, and route commit them both in. Put hard flats on the outside corners instead of the clouds that they're already on. Pass commit. Make sure everything's taken away. All right, good play, man. That was a cover 2 beater there. Inside breaking streak. You could call it like an inverted fade. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's just like an inside breaking streak. And it got between the deep half on the left. So he scores there. Let's just see if we could continue to play perfect offense here. All right, that corner route beats man and zone. It's the same corner on both sides. We want the red corner on the short side. I've been doing a poor job at explaining that to you guys. But That is very important. You want the red corner on the short side so that your split close is lined up to the wide side with the wheel. You want to give that wheel as much room as possible to run. Anything else really doesn't matter. It's just for that wheel and split close. And the flat for that matter. This flat here, you're going to try and want this to be running to the wide side of the field to give it as much room as possible, being that it's like a very fast route. All right. See that flat pulls the hard flat or the yellow zone, and then the drag comes behind in a perfect spot for me. All right, so thing right here, he's got the slot on the left again, so we're gonna flood the right. Just basic stuff. Seam streak is open there. We'll take it for 6. Let's see if we could get a stop on him. All right, move this top safety over the tight end so he doesn't hit me with that again, but be mindful that the other seam will be open. Not the other seam, just the same, like when you move the guy inside, since it's a trips formation, that middle receiver now has like a window to be thrown like right over here. So either user that or be responsible for it somehow if you're going to be taking it away. Or if you're going to be like moving the deep blue to the inside a little bit more. All right, so he just attacked a new place, so we're going to remember that. Just look for that. All right, gun bunch. We're just thinking verticals. We're just not verticals. He's got a post out there. We switch it. Would have been picked if it was accurate, but not. So, I mean, he's just calling like kind of garbage, honestly, man. Let's get him, Will. Good. Pick it up. Wow. That old lineman got a speed boost when he picked the ball up. Crazy, man. Wild. All right, so shade down, pass commit. All right, since he flipped, we flipped. We want that middle third on the wide side of the field, especially when he's gonna have multiple people over there. Beautiful. He rolls out. We got pressure coming in when he does. Myles Garrett on the play. So 4th down, you already know what we're going to. Hard flats on the outside corners and man up those 2 guys. But against this guy, we got to watch for that inside breaking streak so that he does not have a 1-play touchdown. Pass commit. And let's just see what happens here. Bro, commit both of those man ups inside. And let's see. Yep. Inside breaking streak on Adams. See if it's knocked out. Beautiful by Shapeshifter. I don't know if you guys saw that outside guy was wide open, but sometimes they miss things. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to guard both of them. So I just had to guess, and we were right that he wouldn't hit the wide open guy. All right, roll out with Lamar. Wow, okay. I tried to juke again, but it just didn't let me. So that's fine with me. Just got to be better, I guess, man. Let's do it. This play does a good job at attacking all parts of the field. Attacks the left, the right, and the middle. So let's do it. Okay, good switch. We knew that we were wrong by making the read, so we pass let it up because he was switch sticking and running super hard down on it. So we just pass let it up, and he overcommitted on the route. That'll happen sometimes. Frustrating for him, though. He made the right play. We made the wrong play, but we just made a better play, if that makes sense. All right, bench, red corner to the short side. Honestly, we'll try and manage the clock here for you guys. We don't do this much just because we trust our defense so much. But, like, he's got that slot on the right. We got numbers to the left. We'll just, you know what? 3rd and 1. That's fine for chewing the clock. If he gives me a touchdown, we'll take it, but we'll also try and chew the clock while we're at it. Dang it, man. We tried to run the ball for the 1st down there. Looked like he wasn't doing much, but somehow he gets a guy to come in. So let's see what we could do on 4th. All right, we're going to call streak on that guy because he has no one over Taysom Hill. And beautiful. Taysom Hill is there. He didn't have a defender above Taysom Hill. He didn't have a safety out there. He didn't have anyone who could be manned up. If he manned someone up, other things would have been open underneath with the combo we called. So, important thing, notice when a route could be good but then also build around it so that if it is covered, you have other options. So even if we just called a streak on Taysom Hill, it would have been there. But since we had other options, it gives you more confidence to have backup plans. So beautiful offense right there. All right, he's got the 2 receivers on the right, so we have the middle third on the right if he had the 2 receivers on the left. Okay, he flips. Now we do this. Now we flip 2. If this guy motions back, we'll flip back, but you don't want the receivers to be on the side where there's like less, or the not the middle third. So, because they could always beat you in the seam for a touchdown. What I'm thinking when I come out on defense, where can they beat me for a touchdown? And then we address it. So, all right, he flips. Terrible thing is we moved the slot, or actually, I thought we moved the slot. We moved like the linebacker. Sometimes when you flip after you move the slot, like they don't move, so you gotta manually bring them over, which sometimes I just don't like to flip then if that ends up happening, and I just deal with it. But like I'll never go out of my way. Like I'll never let that happen if it doesn't need to happen. All right, so looking to switch stick on the Chancellor on the left here. Yes, he's got backside in, tight end post. I don't know, man. He gets out of bounds too early, probably. Pretty sure we receive at half. Just gotta play hard flats, man up these 2 guys down here. Beautiful. We'll call timeout there. See if we could get the ball back. We'll call cover 2. But instead of manning them up, we just won't man them up. We'll leave the clouds and pass commit. See if someone could shed here. Let's do it, man. Switch around. Beautiful. Oh. Man, I don't know what is happening with my DBs, but we got plenty of time, so let's try and score. All right, he's got no one above Taysom Hill. We're literally just going to call a beater around that. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Since we have other options that complement it, one of them gets open. We'll go down here. We could go down to the 1. That's fine with me. That's a better scenario to chew it out. Plus, like, if we scored there, he's got 2 timeouts. He might go down and score, like, 3 points or something. So, just see if we could get one of our runs to work. We're a specialist with these runs. So, you know, we're going to get these yards here. Beautiful. Call stretch, speed burst to the edge. And now we are up 2 scores, and we probably receive at half, I'm pretty sure. So, let's just hold him out in this half. All right, cool trick we're going to do. Hopefully he doesn't run the ball because he'll get a touchdown. But we're going to put 30s and 15s out there. 30s on the blue flats, 15s on the purple ones, 30s on the yellow zones that guard the middle of the field. And we are going to make sure all of them are out there. And we are going to deep half these safeties on the outside. And that just does a good job of defending everything. We couldn't get the purple zone on the right, so he ends up getting a free. He's in field goal range, guys. I don't know. We'll just come out in a run defense, and we'll make sure that we don't give up a touchdown. But we'll come out in like a primarily run defense here. See, everything's taken away for a touchdown. I don't think they'll have any of these players open on a streak, so we'll just do that in case he has like a running back wheel or something. But this is just run defense. We're hoping that, you know, we get someone to like come in on a run play to lose yards so he can't take 3. Okay, let him run the timeout. Beautiful. He was in range, but since he didn't know, I guess, or maybe he doesn't have the team, he gets nothing here. All right, we get ball. We just got to continue to play a great game, and we will win this game easily here. So, got to continue to play perfect offense. Let's see what he comes out in. We haven't hit the corners as much this game. So, let's just run the corner play, honestly, and just try and roll out right with Lamar. Lamar, speed burst. And Lamar almost stayed in bounds. Almost, man. Would have been crazy. Take our yards, though. We'll live to see another down here. Actually, we got to chew the game out here now. So he moves that linebacker out. And let's run right. Run up the middle. Run up the middle, Dickerson. and he gets out. If we get another stop here, we pretty much win the game. So let's go out there and do it. Let's see if we can get a switch stick or something. All right, he's in U-trips. We're going to shade up, contain. Just don't give up, you know, pass commit, everything. Just play deep. Hopefully this gets picked for a game. Wow, man. I got no words, man. No words. Let's just play perfect offense. I don't know, man. All right, Dickerson. My guy. 95 or 96 XL. He's just out of there, man. Let's give him the ball back. Let's make him turn it over. All right, just no big plays. Shade up. We're going to deep half that top right guy. Honestly, yeah, just we know what play he's going to call. No big plays. No big plays. All right. Be mindful of the running back Texas. It's really his only underneath option. Honestly, I don't like to do adjustments, but we're going to man the tight end up because he just goes on that route every play, man. And it pays off. He's covered. That other streak is covered. And this is game. So I won't make you guys sit through this one. But, yeah, he's just gone. 90% out of me, 68 out of him. Perfect out of me. So let's just look at these rewards real quick. 10 wins. You see it, man. You see it. 1,000 coins. That's crazy, man. But seriously though, let's look at these rewards here. Finish event, 10-0 you see on the right. It's crazy, man. 300,000 coins. W fantasy pack in that Gauntlet fantasy player pack. We will save it because if you don't open the pack, it actually refreshes when a new card comes out. So I will get the newest player, you know, after Darnell Washington finishes and the new player comes out. So we'll open the W fantasy pack. We get the 300,000 coins. Nice. Let's see what we get out of this. Team of the week. Anything good? 89 love. Not bad, man. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. We'll take love, man. Crazy. I appreciate you guys for coming through the video, and I'll see you in the next one.